going on, YouTubers? Guddang775, just a mama boy in Texas, back with another Xbox Centric Opinion video. This is about all the things that have been happening lately for Xbox this past week. There's a lot of things that happen, okay? I got a lot of things I want to talk about. And I am debating about starting a podcast. I want to do one. First off, probably going to start off small with just me, I'll probably do it on the weekends. Most likely it has to be Saturday because that's the only day I'm going to have to do it. And it's probably going to be a late night podcast because I am very busy during the week. But because I want to talk about all these things, but I don't have enough time to talk about them when I do these videos. And I like to put nice gameplay footage up in the background. And by the way, the gameplay footage in the background is Warhammer Vermintide 2. That's the beta. I've been playing it. I've been loving it. The beta is actually pretty good, okay? The screenshots and whatnot, it looks really good, and I'm pretty sure it's 4K, hence why I'm shooting this video of me right here talking in the corner in 4K, and I'm just gonna pair it in the video editor, and I think it's gonna make a nice, wonderful match. The thing is, Warhammer Vermintide 2, it's not just these rat things anymore. Now there's different types of monsters in there, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, and it's also launching day and date in Game Pass when it launches. I think July 11th. I think that's the release date. If I'm not sure, I'll leave the release date right here in text. So, but all the Xbox centric things that's been going on this week, I'm gonna cover a few topics. First off, let me start with my favorite topic: State of Decay 2. Okay, like I said, State of Decay 2 has been my favorite Xbox exclusive, hands down, this generation, okay, ever since the Xbox One launched, beating out Halo 5, Gears of War 4. Previous favorite was Dead Rising 3. I do love my zombie games. Now the thing is, I think State of Decay 2 is going to become my favorite game this year. I know, I played God of War, okay, that was great. I did a review on God of War, and I gave that a 9 out of 10, and I gave State of Decay 2 an 8.5 out of 10. The thing is, the more and more I play, especially with the Independent State Pack, I don't get tired of it. I love going around helping people out. I love going around using the new stuff. I mean, some of the stuff, it's kind of reminding me of Dead Rising now. There's wacky cars, wacky weapons, even the firework weapons. That's cool and all. That is cool stuff. We are getting a content update, content DLC coming down the road. I did buy the ultimate version, and this, I think, this Independence Day, out DLC pack, I think it's $4.99. So, I mean, for what it is, I'm having fun with it. And State of Decay did hit 3 million players, okay? And it was the fastest to reach 2 million players ever for Xbox, ever. So beating out Sea of Thieves, Halo 5, Gears 4, I mean, that's pretty crazy. And last month, May's NPD, it took the top spot. It took the top spot. Now, I love State of Decay, but I did not see this coming. Now, I know a lot of people out there have done their thing on YouTube. They talked about it, but I haven't talked about it. I want to give my 2 cents. So State of Decay 2 took the top spot. Now that means we're gonna have more an opportunity to have the real State of Decay game that we've always wanted, that Undead Labs have always wanted to make. That I kind of blaming, I think, Microsoft here a little bit, because they could have made the game we wanted, but not so much Microsoft, it was the funding. They didn't have the funding to throw at Undead Labs, so Undead Labs had to make do with whatever Microsoft gave them. And I'm pretty sure it wasn't much, okay, to build a $30 game like this. I mean, it's somewhere in the realm, probably around the same budget as Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, something around there, 10-15 million, maybe, if that. So, and Undead Labs is a small studio, but now since they were purchased by Microsoft, they can actually create something that we actually wanted. And sure, there are bugs in the game. There are a ton of bugs in the game, but is it unplayable? No. Okay, is multiplayer unplayable? Not necessarily, not all the time. Okay, there's still some hiccups to multiplayer, but it's a lot more playable now than it was when it launched. And I can see why a lot of people propelled State of Decay 2 to #1. Okay, and I mean, all the people that are, what do you call that, just blindsided by this win for State of Decay 2, me included. I did not think it would have, surpassed, Detroit Become Human and God of War and whatnot. But I know I talked about that in another video, but I don't care. I love talking about State of Decay. Now let's talk about something else. This cross progression thing, this is this is not new. Sony's been doing this for years, and people are gonna say Microsoft did it last generation, and people are gonna keep on bringing this up. I can kind of see where Sony's coming from. I'm playing devil's advocate here, by the way. Sony is focused on their business, their money. Now, it's not necessarily consumer friendly, but whatever they're doing it well, because they are number one. They're doing it well, and a lot of it's in part to Microsoft's bad start. That announcement of Microsoft and the DRM and the Kinect stuff, that kind of put a, what do you call that? Kind of made the Xbox One launch with a big handicap, and oh boy, did Sony sure capitalize on that handicap. They did it. They dug in that, rubbed salt into the wounds, and they just mowed over this generation of Xbox. Now Microsoft is kind of, like taking a little cheap shots at them, and deservedly so. Okay, Microsoft, it's about time Microsoft start fighting back, because Microsoft, they're always so timid. Okay, always so timid, and when it comes to advertising and whatnot. And the thing is, cross progression. Okay, with Fortnite, Sony made a little announcement and said they're taking a look. They're gonna see what they can do, but we're gonna concentrate on our platform or something like that. I'm not gonna even talk about that. Let's talk about the newest thing about Fallout 76 not having crossplay between consoles. I mean, PlayStation 4 and Xbox. Now, if you folks followed Sony and Xbox for a while, you already knew that Sony was not going to have crossplay with Xbox no matter what. What I'm curious about is if Fallout 76 will have crossplay with Xbox, guys and girls, and whatever things in the middle. I want to see if that's going to happen. I would love to play with some PC friends of mine that do pick up Fallout 76. How would they make that crossplay between Steam and Xbox? That would be quite interesting to know. Now, I know a lot of people are gonna hate, don't like what I say. That's fine, and if they do make crossplay between PC and Xbox, I'm just hoping there's a toggle switch, only Xbox, or or Xbox and PC. That's what I'm saying. Because, if there is crossplay between Xbox and PC, there might be a flood of cheaters. I mean, there's always cheaters on PC, no matter where you go. Always cheaters, and it's rare to have cheaters on Xbox. I mean, it's rare. It's a closed system. It hardly ever happens. I mean, the most recent case of cheating was Sea of Thieves. People have been complaining that Sea of Thieves had cheating. Sure enough, there are reports, there's videos on the internet, whatnot, of people cheating. And that's because it's the crossplay. PC guys are finding ways to cheat. Okay? Can't do that with an Xbox on a closed system. I'm just saying, if they find a way to crossplay Fallout 76 with the Xbox people and the PC people, trying to make it cheat-free is going to be damn near impossible. Okay, so we're going to expect cheaters. That's the good and bad thing about it. But I would still like the option. I would still like to jump in on there and play Fallout 76 with some of my PC buddies. Only two per. I only have two, because I hardly play Steam. I do have my Steam set up, and I hardly play it because I'm always on my Xbox One, my PS4 Pro, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, speaking of my PS4 Pro, you know what? I'll save that for now. So now I want to talk about keyboard and mouse support. I want to give my 2 cents on keyboard mouse support. I got a buddy of mine in the business who works with Razer. Now, this is just a rumor. Okay, don't go out spreading this as fact. Now, just a rumor. Take a rumor. Take this with a grain of salt. Sprinkled all over it. The thing is, Razer and Xbox are supposedly collaborating to do keyboard and mouse support. Now, I think that can be a good thing. Can open up a lot of possibilities for PC games coming to Xbox and whatnot. Especially games like Age of Empires and Gears Tactics that's going to be coming out, that Microsoft's pushing out for PC but not Xbox. You know, it's kind of weird where PC gets all of Microsoft's exclusives and we get none of theirs. You know, hopefully this rectifies the problem. Now, my buddy in Razer, okay, I can't name this source. I don't want to get the guy in trouble. He's talking about, you know how the Razer lap boards, the turret lap boards, the wireless lap boards, they're gonna be, they're gonna be wired, wired connections, as well as Bluetooth wireless connections for your lap. So similar to how the Xbox One controller connects to the to your Xbox One X, these Razer wireless Razer boards are probably gonna work on the same technology as these Xbox controllers. They're gonna have direct connect technology. Now Razer already has direct connect technology with those Razer Thresher headsets. You also know what Razer Thresher headsets are. It works very similar how the Turtle Beach Stealth 700s work. All you gotta do to connect to the Xbox, you know, you hit that connect button there and you press the button down where your Xbox One, and it'll pair that way. So that's what my buddy told me. They are working on wireless mouse and keyboard setup for the Xbox One, and I think I'm gonna pick one of those up when they do release. And if price is gonna be similar to what the to what Razer's selling them now for PC, you're looking at $150. Might be a $10-$20 premium, might be $160 to $170. So between $150 to $170, around there, US dollars. Quite expensive, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the mouse, the lap board, and the mouse itself. Now, if they sell the mouse, if they bundle the mouse in there, it might be a little higher than that. So, but I don't. It's gonna rival the price or even surpass the price of the Xbox Elite controller. So it's gonna be damn expensive. Keep that in mind. But I think it's gonna be worthy accessory to your Xbox One X, especially one of the best. Now, I do play on keyboard and mouse sometimes, okay? But when it comes to like team deathmatch or sometimes the multiplayer combat, I gotta use the controller. I'm just not fast enough with the keyboard and mouse. I'm not good enough. Now, I do use the keyboard and mouse to play older games like KOTOR, Dragon's Age 1, 2, and 3, because I have subscribed to Origins, EA Origins on the PC. Okay, not the premium version yet. I'm really tempted to subscribe to the premium version, but I'm waiting till they port over an Xbox version. You know, that way I can play Battlefield 5, Anthem, Day and Date with Day and Date. my cat's trying to bite my light there. The premium version of EA Origins, I'm hoping that they push that over onto the Xbox console as well, because you know, that premium version, $99 a month, gets you day and date games like Anthem, Battlefield 5, Day 1, okay, for $100 a year. And if just 2 EA exclusives come out that year, you've already made your money back, okay? Plus you have a $20 savings. And since I've gone all digital, you know, I would love to use keyboard and mouse as an option. Now, option, not all the time, option. They're gonna be most of my games. I'm still gonna use my good old Xbox controller. Yeah, I've been using the Duke as of late, and I already did a review on it. You know, and I'm having fun with it. I'm having fun with the Duke controller. A little big for my hands, but I make it work. Okay, the real gamer's not gonna complain about, oh, the controller is too big or too small. The real gamer makes it work. Just saying. Let's see what else. But yeah, I think the keyboard and mouse support can be a good thing, as long as the PC games that they bring over, they do port over for the Xbox One, at least have an option to use keyboard and mouse and the controller, or at least partial controller support, to where you can kind of configure it to where you can use the controller, you can make the game playable at least with the controller, because I know there's a lot of console guys and gals that don't give a rat's rip about keyboard and mouse. Just saying. Next topic would be games with gold and Xbox Game Pass. Okay, every time we get a good Game Pass month, like this month for July, we're getting some good games in Game Pass. Warhammer Vermintide 2 launching day and date. There's some other games on there. The list of games will be right here on the side of me. Now, the list of games for games with gold is meh. It's in the middle for me. Okay, now, there's 2 games on there that I like and 2 games I don't care for. Assault Cactus is actually a pretty good, decent game. I suggest you folks check that out. And the other game that's a big plus for me is Splinter Cell Conviction. Okay, those 2 games, like, I don't have my physical copy of Splinter Cell Conviction. Okay, and I never got around to downloading it, so I did play it, but I got rid of my physical copy a long time ago, and I'm glad I get to jump back into Splinter Cell Conviction this month. But that's about it. The other 2 games are pretty much, well, you know, to each their own. Some people are gonna love this month, some people are gonna hate it. You know, you can't get the best, and a lot of people are complaining that they're not getting the full value of Xbox Live. You know, paying $60 a month for these crap games. The thing is, $60 a month, you get to keep 24 of those games. Okay, the Xbox 360 games, once your Xbox Live runs out, you get to keep and play those games. A lot of people don't realize that. And the thing is, those Xbox One games that are coming out, I understand they had to do a kind of balancing act between the Games Pass and Xbox games with gold, the free games with gold. Because there's a lot of hot games right now on the Xbox Game Pass that will be coming. Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Fallout 3, Fallout 4 is on there. A ton, The Division, a ton of games on Xbox Game Pass, I think makes it so worth it right now. Okay? And especially when Forza Horizon 4 drops this year, Ashen, that's going to be dropping this year. This Xbox Game Pass is going to be lit, okay? And I'll probably do a giveaway, Xbox Game Pass, probably 6-month giveaway or something along the lines. Probably in my birthday month in October, so keep an eye out for that. Let's see what else. But yeah, I think, you know, Xbox Games Pass with this month is probably, it's really good. Where, like, 1 being garbage, 10 being the best thing ever since the day I was born, it would probably be 9 out of 10 for Xbox Game Pass. And for Xbox Games with Gold, 6 out of 10 maybe, okay? It's okay for what it is. That's just my opinion. And I still think, you know, it's still, Xbox Live is worth it. I still think the multiplayer wall should be taken down, but that's just my opinion. And the next thing I wanted to talk about is Xbox mod support. Okay, this was leaked by the folks over at Windows Central. Okay, and I've been talking about and advocating for this mod support. Here's a clip of that video I did months ago before this leak came out. And add my cherry on top suggestion. Microsoft is a large company with extremely skilled developers and tech people, alright? Imagine, if you will, bringing mod support using in-game assets of their first-party games to their first-party games. Strictly single-player, mind you. Imagine Master Chief warping time in Quantum Break, or modding Spider-Man into Sunset Overdrive. Or, my favorite, adding the boy into Rise Son of Rome. No, seriously, look at Bethesda's Fallout series. Fallout Miami, Fallout California, all mods born with in-game and some out-of-game assets. But I'm thinking Microsoft, if Microsoft allowed modders or have their own people be able to mod the games, or have a little mod place where you can mod games like Quantum Break, Rise Son of Rome, Sunset Overdrive, you know, strictly single-player stuff, alright? Just the single-player parts of games, that would easily add hundreds of hours into gameplay. That will make people want to reinvest in those games, pick those games up, or reinvest into Game Pass if those games are on Game Pass. More incentive to go back and play older games. You know, it's just a suggestion and my opinion, folks. This is my opinion, not yours. Alright, so okay, folks, so you saw that. I mean, Xbox mod support is gonna be lit. I think it's gonna be lit. You know how Steam has Steam Workshop? Xbox gonna have something very similar, and this is a mind-blowing thing because, okay, it's gonna add a lot of replay value to a lot of single-player games that Microsoft has. Now, if they do it strictly for first-party games, imagine, you know, Halo 5, modding Halo 5, you know, single player now, not multiplayer, not that cheating shit, but single player Halo 5 or single player Gears, and they have Master Chief in Gears and Halo, I mean, Marcus Phoenix in the Halo universe, you know, you can kind of mod stuff around. It would be crazy. It would. And I think it would add replayability and make Game Pass a much more viable treat for people to look at. I mean, it's like, oh wow, Gears got mod support? Really? When did that happen? You know? Or games like older games like Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, if there was mod support for that, there's already mod support for that on Steam. Why can't Bethesda kind of just move their stuff over? You know, that would be great to have mod support for Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. I mean, mod support for Elder Scrolls Oblivion. You know, the list goes on of the games that can be modded, and I mean, it's only a good thing. And the chances of this type of mod support coming to PlayStation 4 or even next-gen PlayStation 5 is slim to none, because Sony wanted none of that on the PlayStation 4's Fallout 4. They wanted none of that. But I don't know, props to Todd Howard and Bethesda. They kind of convinced PlayStation 4. It's like, hey, come on, let us put mod support on there. And there's finally mod support now. It's not as wide as big or big as the Xbox One's version of Fallout 4, you know, mod support. But at least it's a start. Okay, it's a start. And hopefully this mod support comes to fruition. I mean, Xbox got a lot of good things going on right now. And yeah, I think Xbox is doing fine. And that was my Xbox Centric topic video. But yeah, I'm really thinking about setting up a podcast. Probably most likely have to be Saturday night, I think. That's the only time I've got free time, I guess. And I'm probably gonna have to be late at night. I do have a few panel members I have in mind, but I'll probably start it off by myself first, just to test it out. Then I have a couple people in mind that I want as panel members. But yeah, it's Guddang 775. Just a Molly Boy in Texas. If you folks like this video, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more videos every few days. If you didn't like this video, hit that dislike button, let me know in the comments down below. I do appreciate the criticism. This is Guddang 775. Thanks for watching. Peace out.